Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. No, we gotta talk about it. Hey, Tennessee, man. Tennessee. Title of the video. Tennessee has the best offense. In college football. Ohio State fans. I don't care what y'all say. Y'all can say this, but when I watch Ohio State offense, I mean they capable, but I don't see them dropping just 40 on anybody. You feel me? Like, I don't see, like, that's why we telling Ohio State fans last year and all season, like, yes, they had the scoring title for points per game, but against the top defense they played, they didn't score 30. Like I said, Penn State, the offense didn't score 30. Michigan, Nebraska, Oregon. So, you feel me? I didn't see that offense dropping 40 on anybody. And fast forward, I don't see Ohio State offense dropping 40 on anybody. Because C.J. Stroud, he still refused to run. I mean, Chris Olave and Garrett Wilson not on the team. I mean, we have yet seen how good Ohio State wide receivers it really is versus man defense. We haven't seen it yet. Because most of the teams in Big Ten play a soft zone, keep everything in front of them, and it just be a free 7 to 8 yards for Ohio State wide receivers. This is how it be. That's it. Ohio State wide receivers really hasn't got no separation yet this year against average corners. You feel me? Like, average corners. I mean, right now, Michigan got a better resume than Ohio State. Simple. I mean, Notre Dame is no good, as we've shown. Like, I honestly, if Missouri and Vanderbilt had played Notre Dame, I wouldn't bet against them. Like, I ain't gonna say Vanderbilt, I don't know. Like I say, neutral site, I'm gonna say that. Missouri, I think Missouri is a better team than Notre Dame. I mean, yeah, the Kansas State loss was horrible, but after they got, in a rhythm, QB and everything. But either way, I ain't here to talk about that. Let's talk about Tennessee. Rocket Talk. That I had beating Alabama. You feel me? Like, it'd be funny. Like, all these dudes just be getting praised. Like, dude, I've been giving Tennessee their props ever since last year. They got these people coming on this year, riding a train. Like I've been said it. Did I not? I said Tennessee was gonna at least go 9-3. I said it. This season, I said Tennessee was gonna beat 2 out of the 3. I definitely said they was gonna beat Florida. Come on, it's in my video, man. So now everybody on the Tennessee hype. Now I'm getting more about it because I'm a Georgia fan now. And I've been saying a lot of crazy stuff, but hey, with Tennessee being Alabama, this ain't no transitive property. This ain't no transitive property just because they dropped 52 on Alabama now, though. Hey, yeah, we're gonna get more about that. But Tennessee graduated. I mean, Jalen Hyatt had a day. I mean, right now, it's looked like Jermaine Burton went from a top 50 pick, which is he probably. I made a video about it. I think video on Jermaine Burton, it's about time. I mean, it's 7 games in, 6, 7 games in. That's half of the season. I think it's time to make a video on Jermaine Burton. Like I said, I was gonna wait, but I should have been did it because dude ain't did nothing. He should have just stayed at Georgia, and he could have been a first round, second round pick because he would have got the ball a lot with A.D. Mitchell out. Simple. And now he at Alabama. He getting less targets at Alabama than he is at Georgia. Yeah, hey, but it's life. Like I said, like he said, it's his life. I mean, congrats to Tennessee, Hendon Hooker. I mean, dude delivered. Like, dude a baller. Like, that's the first round status right there. When Alabama come back in the game and the handoff exchange, Dallas Turner scoops it up, Walker in touchdown. For a minute, it was like that felt like when Georgia had the fumble in the national championship with Stetson Bennett, you know, Brian Branch recovered from, and Stetson Bennett on whatever. That felt like that moment right there. It was like, oh man, here you go. You know, Georgia lost or Tennessee lost. But no, Hendon Hooker came, calmed down, team, you know, talked to his teammates, said it's on me. You know, Coach Heupel, you know, gave his, you know, told him it was okay, calm down. And he came back and, you know, got Tennessee right back in the game. Top game, like, you feel me? Like, you know what I'm saying? People talking about C.J. Stroud and this and that. But C.J. Stroud not doing all this, man. Like, the way Bryce Young played, like, Bryce Young, like, for some reason, Alabama had a horrible line. Like I say, I judge teams, like, off what, I mean, home games too. I must judge on the road. And on the road, Alabama look horrible. Like, Texas game, they had 15 penalties. You know, then Tennessee game, they had 17 penalties for 130 yards. And if we being real, I told y'all this. I was like, I mean, and like I said, I ain't gonna talk too much. Cause Tennessee, they probably gonna put up 430 yards on Georgia too. I'm just being real. I mean, we gonna get to that though. But like I said, Texas was slicing up Bama DBs. Like, Korean was got out. Even Hussein had little moments, but it just wasn't enough. I mean, and it was foreshadowing. You know, Texas A&M had that late spurt. You know, it was foreshadowing. You know, like, you know, Tennessee Rocket Top gang gonna be electric. You know, and Alabama best weapon is Jahmyr Gibbs, running back. You know, and they ain't even run the ball for the last few seconds of the game. They ain't even run the ball now one time. Passed three times in a row. Gave Tennessee like 35 seconds in the timeout. And they kicked the game with a field goal. Tough. Either way, I say Tennessee, man, they offense, like I said last year, when that fast-paced offense kick in, they moving the ball. And you know, they stack some more talent on top of talent. And the transfer portal, like, you look at this offense, you would transfer your third, fourth year or whatever. This is the offense you want to go to. Like, you were like Julian Fleming. Let's say Julian Fleming. Like, you know, with just, you know, if he don't, you know, want to be at Ohio State no more, like, this is the offense for him to go to. You feel me? Like, Jermaine Burton might end up there. He might end up at Tennessee now. Because, you know, he probably going to get his spot took by Isaiah Bond. And, you know, him and Trayshawn Holden, they spot in jeopardy right now. It's Corey Brooks, Kobe Prentice, Isaiah Bond looking like the three best wide receivers on the Alabama team. And that's just being real. So Trayshawn Holden or Jermaine Burton gonna get the cut. But Tennessee, man, you know, and the thing about it, man, they was down some players too. I mean, that's just that Rocky Top, man. That thing was rocking. I feel like my TV was gonna explode, man. I only had it on 11. You know, I had the volume like on 11 or 12. And it's like, man, you know it's live when the cameras be shaking on the screen and your TV keep on going in and out because it be so live. Hey, man, I wouldn't go to a Tennessee game, you know, one day. But either way, like I say, Alabama, I mean, had drops, you know, the punt return, that was really, you know, that was just like a punt return where the player touched the ball, gave Tennessee, and they went up 28-10. That was like, oh, man. You know, it was just a horrible game by Alabama all around. You know, but the thing about Alabama, they have 4 quarters team. I gotta give it to them. They came back into the game and had a chance to win the game. That's how scary Alabama is. I mean, and I'm not here to say, oh, Alabama season over with. No, because we seen the exact same thing last year versus Texas A&M. I mean, they ain't let 52 happen, but it was close. I mean, I think Texas A&M scored 45. No, 45, 43, I think. I can't even remember. 45, 42. Either way, they had a horrible game. They had a bad game versus Texas A&M. You know, Bryce Young got sacked like 7, 8 times versus Texas A&M. 11 times. This seems like that. Tennessee stayed in the backfield. But Bryce Young was like Allen Iverson out there breaking ankles left and right. That's what I'm saying. C.J. Stroud not doing that. Like I say, C.J. Stroud is an NFL quarterback. Like you put C.J. Stroud on the Colts or or the Rams, he gonna do good. But if you trying to build a team like the Bills did with Josh Allen, he's not that guy. But either way, Tennessee, man. Like I said, last season, I was like when Tennessee came and they had a no-huddle offense, they was getting big plays on Georgia. I'm like, Keely Ringo out here, getting pass interference penalties, Darian Kendrick. I'm like, oh man. But I'm like, man, Tennessee, good dog. But like I said, their offense is legit. Their offense is the best in the nation. I mean, getting their flowers. But on to this is what I'm talking about. Why all of a sudden, though, Tennessee beats Alabama? Now it's, Tennessee finna demolish Georgia. Because get what this was. Now all Alabama fans, we gonna rematch in Atlanta. Like, Tennessee just gonna automatically just beat Georgia. Like, what's going on? Like, y'all was so hyped on all season. It was Ohio State, Alabama, then the rest of college football, or it's Ohio State, Alabama, then the gap. But now Alabama just didn't live with the expectation. Now y'all trying to down Georgia? Come on, man, we the reigning champs, dog. You think? I mean, regardless of what, regardless of Tennessee win or lose, Georgia Bulldogs will be ready to play. I mean, you can look at Kent State games starting out slow and Auburn games starting out slow. The way I see it is Georgia just saving up for the Tennessee game because they know Tennessee good defense. I mean, Tennessee is a good team, and that's going to determine the East. I mean, the Florida game, I'm going to make a prediction video on that, and as of right now, Georgia probably going to win that game by 27, probably like 13. I know how it's going to go. Georgia's going to try to win the game by just pounding the rock and avoiding injuries before the Tennessee game. It's going to be like probably a low-scoring game. Georgia wins like 27-13. Anthony Richardson probably throw an interception or something. And Georgia gets to make the score a little better. And people going to be like, and Tennessee probably going to beat Kentucky like 39-23 or something. That's how it's going to be. It's going to be like 39-27. Then people are like, Tennessee going to blow Georgia hot. Georgia offense can't keep up with Tennessee. And the moral of the story is, though, like, Alabama they was getting no pressure on Henry Hooker. Like, he had all day in the pocket to throw. And then, when they did break through, the only thing he did was just move out the way and throw the ball down the field. So, I mean, they had Dallas Turner in coverage, Chris Baswell running in coverage. I mean, like I said, I ain't here to say Georgia just got elite pass rushers, because we haven't shown that right now. I mean, Nolan Smith, he get back there now. But, I mean, he need to do it consistently, and actually make the tackle. That was his problem. He been missing the tackle. And Nolan Smith should have had about 8 sacks right now. But he missed the tackle. But either way, but Alabama, Tennessee matched up. They abused DeMarco Hellams. I told Alabama fans all last season, I like DeMarco Hellams was not better than Christopher Smith. And they was like, DeMarco Hellams, he a top 5 safety. I like DeMarco Hellams, he won't start at Georgia. Like, he's not that good to me. And they call me a delusional Georgia fan. Now they like, now you got Alabama fans saying DeMarco Hellams should be benched. But I try to tell y'all this, dude get hit. But man, when it's time to cover, dude looking like Dan Jackson out there. And Dan Jackson hasn't played that much. Guess who taking Dan Jackson's place now? Tykee Smith. Because they know that Dan Jackson is a liability. And Tennessee, as soon as he in the game versus Tennessee gonna abuse him. They gonna abuse him. They gonna make Dan Jackson run to the concession stand and get him up out of there. That's all to it. And the main thing, like I say, Tennessee was down like 4 players. and Cedric Tillman, the best wide receiver on the team. Well, going into the Bama game, you know, Jalen Hyatt, he got something to say about it now, but Cedric Tillman legit, you know. But he gonna be most likely to be back for a Georgia game. That's gonna be huge, you know. And you know, but hey, like I say, I ain't overlook as a Georgia. Like I said, I ain't overlooking Florida, cause this Florida Super Bowl. I mean, the best way to make a losing season look better is to beat the #1 team in the nation, and yeah, of course Georgia, your rival, in cocktail party. So I ain't overlooking the Florida game, because last year, like I say, the game was 3-3 with like 2 minutes and 30 seconds left going into the halftime until, you know, Anthony Richardson turned the ball over 3 times in a row. So I ain't overlooking Tennessee. I mean, I ain't overlooking Florida. Although I think, like I said, I think we win the game. It's gonna be a hard-hitting, low-scoring game, and people are gonna bet on Tennessee to win. You know, I ain't here to say we gonna blank Tennessee like we did with Arkansas. Arkansas got all the hype and people thought Arkansas was gonna beat us. You know, I ain't gonna say we're gonna 37-0 Tennessee. I highly doubt that. But I could definitely see a 37-20. You know. But nonetheless, I'm gonna get more into it. I mean, we on a bye week this week. You know. But so like I say, I mean, I don't want to make the video too long, but congrats to Tennessee. I mean, y'all officially have the best offense in the nation. I mean, hey, Rocky Top, man, good win, but hey, don't slip up, cause Kentucky gotta say they season 2. I mean, hey, Kentucky, I heard, you feel me? Kentucky got nothing to lose. They already got 2 losses. They beat Mississippi State, you know. And the same way y'all beat Alabama in the 15, you know, it been 15, 16 years or whatever. I mean, Kentucky, they always lose, you know, to Tennessee for some reason. No matter how good Kentucky be, somehow they always lose to Tennessee. Hey, don't let it be. Y'all lose to Kentucky, then go into Georgia with 1 loss, and then lose to Georgia, and y'all done. But hey, I mean, Tennessee fan, man, hit me up. You know, let me know what y'all think about, you know, the Georgia game. You know, Alabama fan too, hit me up. Let me know what y'all think about going into the Ole Miss and LSU game. Cause hey, I'm telling y'all now, if y'all secondary don't get better, Jaden Daniels might have a field day. And Keyshawn Boutte, Malik Neighbors, and Jeray Jenkins and all them, and that Taylor dude, Cole Taylor, I think, I can't remember his name. The tight end. Either way, you know, college football is good this year, man. Every year, but this year, man, it's been wild already. You know, but you know, I'm out. Go Dog, baby.